Another day, another Disney controversy. By now, the scandal surrounding Disney's remake of Snow White is spiraling further out of control. Rachel Zegler has been making waves for her comments about equal and fair pay amidst the Writers and Actors Guild strikes. What exactly did she say? And why is there so much backlash from both fans and Hollywood itself? Join me, dear viewer, as I dive deep into the controversy that is Snow White. Rachel Zegler is quickly becoming everyone's favorite villain. At an actors' strike rally in New York City, Zegler made some very controversial comments.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
This is coming from a woman that is being paid $1.5 million to play the titular character. Zegler is complaining about fair pay when she's a millionaire?
You are now a millionaire, and you're complaining? What world do you live in?
Indeed. What world is Rachel Zegler living in? She's so embedded in her own rich bubble that she fails to see the forest for the trees. There are countless people involved in TV and film production. The actors and the actresses are just a small portion of all the people working on any particular production. I bet they don't get paid over $1 million for their work. There are tons of people working in film and TV production that barely scrape above 30 grand per year. $30,000 salaries and long hours under heavy pressure from executives to meet deadlines. And this chick is complaining about having to stand around in a dress for $1 million? No wonder she's pissing everybody off.
Yeah, well, you just pissing everybody off today, huh?
Several members of both the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild have spoken up on Twitter about fair pay. I even overheard one of them at a coffee shop here in New York. This lady grabbing her coffee told me she's pissed at Zegler herself when this writer is only making 45 grand a year. This was an interesting conversation to have because it really showcases the real endemic problem in Hollywood today. The lady I spoke to in the coffee shop was in her mid to late 50s. She told me that the problem in Hollywood today is narcissism. Well, yeah, no shit, that's sort of always been the problem. But what's interesting is that with the rise of social media, the problem became amplified. Social media strengthened the echo chambers and silos that already existed. So people like Rachel Zegler never interacted with all the background people working in film production. She doesn't know the plight of ordinary workers. And now she's taking to social media wondering why everyone hates her. I mean, can you blame people? How tone deaf can you be? All this controversy also comes on top of race and gender swapping that Disney has done for the film. They've bastardized the original work beyond recognition. I mean, can it even be called Snow White and the Seven Dwarves if the princess isn't white and her companions aren't dwarves? If Disney wanted to make a movie with a Latina actress, please, by all means, have at it. They've proven they can do it with hit movies like Encanto. So why do they feel the need to change classic stories to fit political narratives of the day? They are truly showcasing that they aren't original and have no intention of providing any meaningful contributions of their own. If Disney had done a movie with a Latina main character and her band of politically correct diverse friends, they could have done that. But studios are just not taking any risks. Rather than take a risk on a new IP, they choose to remake old classics in the hope of capitalizing on the efforts of other people. It's incredibly lazy and does nothing to further the genre of films. Audiences are hoodwinked into seeing these remakes in the hopes that they don't notice the fact that these remakes are simply inferior versions of beloved tales. It seems that this could all be catching up with Disney in the near future too. Already there are rumors of Disney canceling the release of Snow White or even having it go directly to Disney+. Another Disney classic has already been shelved indefinitely. The Hunchback of Notre Dame was going to be the follow-up to Snow White in the slate of remakes, but now it's been permanently canceled. When this movie comes out and it ultimately bombs as all the prior remakes have bombed, I'm sure Rachel Zegler will be coming out and blaming the racist fans. She's absolutely delusional and just totally fails to see the simple facts before her. Your movie sucks. People don't want to see it, and they don't like you. Perhaps Rachel Zegler needs to take a long look in the mirror and realize that the problem isn't fans, it's Zegler's own narcissism that's the problem. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Zegler is justified in her demands for more pay? Please do let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button and smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.